Wubba dubba dub dub, motherfuckers. What is going on? It is I, your boy, and everyone's favorite jack of all trades with foul mouth, Commodore Urban. And thank you for joining me again. I appreciate y'all coming back and watching. That's the reason why I fucking do this shit for you guys. And we are kicking off the celebration of the maiden voyage of the SS United States. It was 69 years ago, on the 3rd of July of 1952, which is 70 years ago. Not 70, sorry. I was thinking of the launch in June, but no. July 3rd, 1952, 69 years ago, that the great SS United States left New York at noon for the start of her maiden voyage. And some people might say to me, why are we talking about the SS United States again? You've done a lot about the ship over the years, so is there more to mention? Well, it's like I've said before. The SS United States is one of my favorite ships, and I'm going to honor her on her anniversary, like I said, with a series of videos. And these videos are going to commemorate the greatest ship ever built, and to the men and women that operated her on that maiden voyage. So, as for the maiden voyage, what was significant about the maiden voyage? Well, the fact that she smashed all fucking transatlantic records and reclaimed the blue ribbon of the Atlantic from the British, from the Queen Mary. That's what made it so fucking special. And the fact it was the first time in over 100 years that an American flagship had the blue ribbon of the Atlantic. And so, what I'm going to do for you guys is I am going from this book, SS United States from Classic Liners from Andrew Brighton. He has here collected the ship's original logbooks, and I will be reading to you the notes and stuff from the maiden voyage, so you guys can understand better about the maiden voyage of the SS United States. So here we go, guys. I hope you fucking enjoy it. Voyage 1, Maiden Voyage, eastbound, 3rd July to 9th July 1952, New York to Le Havre to Southampton, award of blue ribbon for eastbound crossing, westbound, 11th July to 14th of July 1952, Southampton to Le Havre to New York, award of blue ribbon for westbound crossing. On the first day of the maiden voyage, the SS United States averaged a speed of 34.11 knots and traveled 696 nautical miles. The next day, she bettered this with an average speed of 35.6 knots, covering 801 nautical miles. The third day was hampered by fog and poor visibility, but the liner covered a remarkable distance of 814 nautical miles. During the eastbound maiden voyage on Sunday, 5th of July, the SS United States had passed the French liner Liberty, which had formerly held the transatlantic blue ribbon record when it originally was the Europa. The SS United States also passed her running mate, the SS America, crossing in the opposite direction to New York. There was an impressive whistle salute from both of the liners as crowds lined the decks to witness the occasion. Extreme caution was maintained in the fog, and the SS United States relied upon her twin sets of radar. As the fog had lifted on Monday the 6th of July, a stiff wind developed, resulting in a choppy sea. At 1700, the SS United States passed the Cunard liner RMS Queen Mary at a distance of 11 miles. The telegraph received on the bridge by Commodore Manning from Captain Harry Greenwich of the Queen Mary read, "Welcome to the family of big liners on the Atlantic." Speed on the third day increased to an average of 36.17 knots, covering 814 nautical miles. The engineering logbook states that all propeller shafts were turning at an incredible 165.5 RPMs. Damn. The SS United States was recorded in the logbook as passing Bishop Rock at 5:16 Greenwich Mean Time on Monday the 7th of July. The voyage took 3 days, 10 hours, and 40 minutes, averaging 35.59 knots. This was an incredible record-breaking achievement, bettering the Queen Mary's previous best by 10 hours, 2 minutes, over the 2,949 nautical miles. Commodore Manning ordered the ship's whistles to be sounded. With 3 long blasts, the band of the SS United States played the Star-Spangled Banner, whilst passengers and crew cheered and danced a conga line around her decks. The SS United States arrived ahead of schedule at Le Havre and was advised to anchor for 5 hours outside to await her pier location the next morning at 12:24. The logbook records reports that local French harbor pilots Messieurs Albert Guerrier and Georges Dubois joined the ship to see her safely into the port for the maiden docking. It was observed by the distinguished French maritime enthusiast Mosier Pierre Rollet that upon arrival at Le Havre, the SS United States' new paintwork had flaked on the forward shell plating owing to the high speeds of the voyage. The logbook also records that there was 2 feet 6 inches less of draft at the aft owing to the fuel consumed. Departing from Le Havre at 12:46, the SS United States passed the British Royal Navy aircraft carrier HMS Indomitable. The band of the Royal Marines on the flight deck wordily playing a salute of Royal Britannia, Britannia rules the waves, followed by loud, loaded cheers from the raucous British sailors. A U.S. Navy destroyer escorted the SS United States across the English Channel. At the Nab Tower, off Ryde on the Isle of Wight, the SS United States took on local Trinity House pilot James Boyer. Heading down Southampton Water, the watching crowds at Hythe Pier retreated to the sound of a bagpiper perched on the forecastle of the SS United States. At the point of entering the ocean dock, passenger James Black broke into the rendition of the Black Bear. The arrival in Southampton was amazing, according to Southampton ocean liner enthusiast John Brighton, who was present. She was escorted by a huge flotilla of red funnel paddle steamers, tugs, and pleasure craft, with crowds lining the shores and docks to catch the first glimpse. Once safely docked at the ocean terminal, the SS United States was welcomed by the mayor of Southampton, Alderman Edwin Burrough. The Borough of Southampton police band serenaded the passengers of the new Blue Ribbon Champion from the dockside. The departure from Southampton was at 1600 on the 10th of July, returning to Le Havre with 9,617 passengers. After departing Le Havre at 0100, the SS United States passed Bishop's Rock at 0917 on her eastbound maiden voyage. The logbook records speed rapidly increasing to 36.08 knots, with all propeller shafts responding to 160 RPMs to an average of 177.4 RPMs. On the second day of the westbound maiden voyage, fog was encountered and speed slightly reduced to an average of 33.95 knots over the 865 nautical miles covered. With a smooth sea and hazy vision, the performance of the ship increased the next day with an average speed of 34.19 knots over the 872 nautical miles. The record-breaking maiden voyage concluded at Ambrose Lightship at 16:29 on the 14th of July. The SS United States won the Blue Ribbon for the westbound crossing of the Atlantic in 3 days, 12 hours, and 12 minutes, covering the 2,906 miles from Bishop's Rock to Ambrose Light. After being held at anchor overnight off the quarantine station at Staten Island for federal inspection, the SS United States triumphantly headed into New York towards Pier 86 at 0710, flying a 40-foot-long blue banner from the radar mast, which was presented by the press corps. The ship was escorted into port with a noisy reception from an armada of local boats while profusely whistling salutes. She was finally docked at 9:12 and was welcomed by the traditional jet spray salute from the fireboats, with the fire department band playing at the end of Pier 86. And that right there is the basis of the maiden voyage. The ship smashed all transatlantic records, which she still fucking holds in today. I don't give a flying fuck. As some people say, oh, but it's a catamaran that holds the record. The catamaran isn't a fucking passenger liner. This is a passenger liner, not the damn catamaran. So there you have it. That is the history of the SS United States' maiden voyage. And if you are interested in the SS United States and you would like to help with her preservation, please go to the SS United States Conservancy's website and the link below that. I'm going to provide you the link below. And please, if you can, donate money. Donate some money, whatever you have. Please donate to the Conservancy so that this proud piece of American maritime heritage can be preserved for future generations. So that this great speed queen of the Atlantic isn't going to be a vanished piece of Americana. And thank you so much for watching. And until the next video, this is Commodore Urban, saying smooth seas and clear skies, happy sailing with all of you. God bless all of you. Just be yourselves and anchors away, motherfuckers. And by the way, God bless the SS United States. Take care. So long.